Hello, you are listening to and watching Please Keep Me Anonymous, part of the Shagged Married Annoyed extended universe.
Great. This week we are joined by Joanna Page, a sensational actress. If you're like us, you would have watched Gavin and Stacey, just legend.
Brilliant.
So funny. We had the best conversation. I don't think she took a breath.
It's just, she is such a good value guest.
I feel like
uplifted.
Uplifted, also exhausted, but uplifted mostly. But I just love her. That was great.
Brilliant.
She is on the new series of Taskmaster, which if you are listening to this on the Wednesday, it is out tomorrow. 9th of April.
Yes.
We chat a little bit about that. She's also got a weekly podcast called Lush. It's a warm, chaotic, unfiltered peek into her world.
Yeah, 100%. We were just in her world for half an hour there, and that was, yeah.
But I just feel better. Isn't that
brilliant.
nice when people come into your life and they just give off this lovely, radiant, like sunshine?
Well, one of our team just said there when they came back in, because the interview's finished and we record this intro afterwards, and he just said, I'm so glad she was lovely because I couldn't have handled if Stacey from Gavin and Stacey wasn't exactly how I imagined her.
Exactly.
And she was exactly how I imagined her. She was funny, she was happy, she was vivacious, she was honest, it was a great chat.
She was in love, actually. Doing the sex scenes.
Oh my God,
Mark
yes!
Freeman.
Wow.
Oh. We didn't talk about any of this.
Get her back! Get her back in!
All right, there you go. Enjoy.
Please like and subscribe if you are watching this on YouTube. Thank you.
Years and years have gone by and we've moved from the house where we buried her. Day before we moved, I said to James, well, you got to dig her up. You have to dig her up because she's my first child. She's my firstborn. You have to dig her up.
Jingle! Frozen's open now as well.
Yes, it is.
That wasn't open when we went.
Right.
Yeah. I've been doing Frozen now for about 13 years because Eva's now 13. So when Frozen first came out, we did the whole, go and sing along Frozen and all of that. And we did the costumes and the dolls and everything. And now, 13 years later, Beau is now doing it. So I'm rebuying everything. And I'm literally just where I've been for 13 years.
I know. What the fuck? It's insane,
Just
isn't it?
let it go.
We're like that because we've got... So there's 5 years between our kids. Oh, well done.
No, I don't know why I bother.
No, there's 5 years.
I don't know why I bother.
There's 5. Well, you'll be even worse for this because you've obviously got 13 and then 4.
Yeah.
But I feel, because we've got a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old, we're still in our house. There's still kids stuff. There's still toys everywhere. Yeah. I'm like, when is this going to end?
Yeah.
It's been 10 years of just kids shit in my house. But like loads of my friends who've had 2 kids quite close together, their kids are older now and they're like playing in their rooms and they don't have toys everywhere. And I'm like, I'm still there.
Yeah, still there. All of my mum friends from the first round, which was like, she's now 13, right?
Yeah.
All of those mums, they've now got like their houses back and everything is tidy. You've got a kitchen that is just a kitchen. You haven't got like just a load of trucks and everything everywhere.
Yes.
But because Beau now, and then the 2 boys, they've gone a bit more. Noah's just like really into football and Kit just wants to do science. So they don't really want a load of toys or anything, but Beau now has just taken over the entire floor in the kitchen and it's been going on for 13 years and I'm now thinking she's only 4, so 4, 5, 6, 7, about another 3 years solid of it before I suppose we can start getting a few things upstairs in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And you have another one.
I can't. I have my tubes tied off, Beau.
Did you for real? Did you?
Yes.
You look so proud. It's like you'd won a fucking award.
My husband felt like he had won an award when that was finally done. Because after the 3rd one, because I had to have like lots of emergency. Well, my first was an emergency cesarean. Second one, like nothing was going on, and so that ended up being a cesarean. So with my 3rd one, I didn't have any choice. It was like you have to have a cesarean. Yeah. And when I was having it, they said, "Look, are you thinking about having any more children? If not, we could do your tubes now and stuff."
It's a big decision to make in that moment, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm quite impulsive, so I wasn't kind of freaked out or anything. I just kind of went no. Even though my husband was like, after 3, that is it. Yeah. I kind of went, oh no, definitely not, because in my head, I've not really thought that this is going to be it. So no, I'm not going to do anything. Totally. So I was quite cool about it. And then we said, well, he was adamant, there's not going to be any more. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to have a dog because I can see that he's not, he's not going to be pushed. And then 5 years later, he was pushed. Yeah. And so it was like a complete accident when I was 44. Oh my God, right. You can tell that I'm so exhausted, right, from having all the 4 kids, right. And we're in the holidays. This is counselling and I'm full on venting because I've literally just met the pair of you.
It's absolutely
We
fine.
love it.
What was it like?
You're the same as us. You're an oversharer, I can tell.
I'm such an oversharer
Yeah.
because we
That's
had
it.
the 3 and my husband is one of 4. So he was always like, you can have 4 kids. And I'm an only child. So I thought, well, whatever you get, you're lucky with, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how many you're going to have. And so we had the 3 and he said, right, that is it. And then 5 years went by and I was 44, clearly ovulating because I think my body must have been going, oh my God, this is like a last chance.
The last hormones.
Yeah, because I came home from the school run and he
Yeah.
was in the garden gardening and he was just in a bare-chested pair of low-slung tracksuit bottoms and I said, quick, get upstairs, we're going to have sex. And he was like, oh my God, this is like insane. You know, we've got 3 kids, we barely ever do it because we're so exhausted. Shot straight upstairs. As he's going upstairs, he went, you're ovulating, aren't you? And I went, I don't know. I genuinely
Well, yeah,
don't
because
know.
it's your body telling you.
Well, yes, and I was 44.
But make a
and
baby
that
because,
month,
yeah.
Well, yeah, that month, you know, you can only get pregnant for about like 3 days or
Yeah.
whatever. That month, we were so exhausted having 3 kids and everything and with whole life and everything.
Yeah.
We did it once that
And that
month.
was it.
Yeah, and that was it. And I got pregnant. 44, we'd only done it once that month and I got pregnant.
Slam dunk.
Yes. So
But
after the 4th, I then said, yeah, okay, like just on a whim, I went, yeah, okay, I will get my tubes tied because I do not, I would love to have another one, but I don't think I could go through another pregnancy.
I will get my tubes tied because spring's coming up, and if he puts them garden shorts on again,
If he starts gardening and he puts the
that
clothes
will
on,
be it.
we are stuffed.
Yeah. Bit of Alan Titchmarsh vibes. Come on.
I sometimes get like that. We've only got 2, but I'm like done, right? I'm just
Did
done.
you know you were done after 2?
Yeah, I was
done after 1, but
Yes, were
No,
you?
I just feel done. I don't know, but then I get these.
Do you still get broody?
Oh my God, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I'm literally like, I could do it again, but then I don't think I can.
Do you know what I could do again, right? I've always liked being pregnant.
Did you?
Yeah, and with the last one, I mean, I found out, and I was like 6 weeks and 2 days or something. I was showing straight away because I hadn't lost any baby weight, and I was like, oh my God, just get me straight into the maternity wear.
Yeah.
And I looked already like I was about 4 months pregnant, and I was happy with that, right? And so I could go through pregnancy again because I've always enjoyed it. And then when they come out, oh my God, I love them when they're like little hedgehogs.
Oh God.
And they're so snuffly and small, and you put them on your shoulder.
The best.
And I'd like to do that, right, until they're about 6 months old, when they start sort of moving a bit and sort of smiling, and then I'll give them back then. I just love them when they're newborn, and I've just got a cutchy little baby.
I would like, so newborn, same, literally until about 6, 7 months, and then I could skip everything to 3.
Yes, that's so true.
Yeah, because
Yes.
the 1 to 2, it's do you know what it is for me? It's the dangers.
Yeah.
And it's the having to walk around with their hands, and it's just constant, you're constantly wiping their face, and everything's dangerous, and everything, they're going to choke, and you can't leave a room. You can't
they can do everything, but they can't do anything.
Yes.
And it's like having a little
And they do it with such
angry,
confidence.
drunk mate.
It is, isn't
who's
it?
like, oh, I'll fight everyone. You know, mate, when you get a taxi, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And they get up, and there's that confidence, and they start like toddling off, and it's like the corner of the coffee table, boom, right, that's it, we've gone.
Yeah.
And the choking and all of that, oh my God.
It's just too much.
It's too stressful
It
having
is.
and bending over all the time. My back can't do it anymore.
No.
I can't push around the small thing going around the kitchen island because I
You know
don't want
what?
to do it
I'm
anymore.
so sorry, can I just say, I'm so glad this conversation took this route, because you saying 44, ovulating, and then asking her if she didn't want any more, there was a moment where I was like, I might get my vasectomy done this afternoon.
Really?
Like the way I was thinking there, I was like,
You've
because
been
I
looking
thought
for it for years.
I've kept having,
Putting it
everyone who
off.
listens to the podcast knows, but
Yes.
I had to reschedule it a couple of times because of work and stuff, and then I never ended up going. And on the final conversation with the person when I cancelled it, I went, I'm not scared, you know. That's what I literally said that on the phone to the receptionist. But literally, I'm glad we're talking about the negative parts because I was genuinely quite worried there. I was genuinely.
Oh my God!
As
Right,
you were,
just go for it because
No.
You're a no. You definitely do it. Yeah.
I'm going to definitely get the vasectomy.
Oh yeah, but go for it.
Right,
have
thank
the
God.
vasectomy.
Yeah.
I thought you meant kids.
No, have the vasectomy because I know if I hadn't have had my tubes tied, I would have just been trying for another one because it was I don't know, a couple of months after having Beau, and then I said to James, I've just done a load of research on the internet, and if I get my tubes put back together, there's a 1 in 200 chance that I still can now get pregnant again. What do you think? And he was like, are you fucking joking? I mean, this is you're breaking us financially, emotionally, mentally, physically.
You would have another. That's it. But you know what though?
You're a monster.
No.
You need to stop. You need to be stopped.
No.
If I'd have started early 20s, I still would have. I would have just kept going.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you drink much alcohol?
Well, no, not loads. But not loads, as in, like, a bottle of wine every night. I am more like, give me about 3 French martinis a night. So I'm not going through, like, bottles of wine.
Yeah.
But I'll have a nice cider or an Aperol spritz or some French martinis.
Yeah.
A little chill out drink.
Yeah,
'cause
chill
I
out
just-
drink. And sherry. I'll go through sherry
I
like
think that's
that.
why I can't get pregnant again because I don't want to go 9 months without alcohol.
Well,
that's where I am in my life.
Yes.
And that's just my life.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
I
thought of
don't
sitting... But you know, by the
You don't
time I
drink
got
loads,
to the
though,
fourth
you just have a
one-
little-
No, I don't
glass
drink
now
a
and
lot
then.
at all. Like I
But
just
you could
enjoy
still,
a drink.
Yeah, by the time I got to Beau, I was like, if I want to have the odd glass of wine, I will. Or if I'm going to have a Guinness, I will.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And I'm not saying right on this that there's any of this right is medically whatever because I ate everything as well on the last one because I kind of thought, oh, fuck it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And so I was having still, like, and all the meats and cheeses and everything that you
Right.
shouldn't have, which you shouldn't have. But I kind of thought, well, they do it in France, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So,
They
you know,
do.
it's
Fuck
fine.
Fuck it.
And there was one
but
time where, but don't. There was, it's all right if you are taking full responsibility
This
yourself.
is not a medical advice podcast.
There was one time when I was pregnant during, and I am not condoning drinking whilst being pregnant, but there was one time during a Christmas when I was pregnant, and I was quite towards the later stages as well.
Yeah.
And I hid in the kitchen because I'd had a little glass of Bucks Fizz, so there was barely anything in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh God, I just can't take this anymore. And I hid in the kitchen, and James came and found me with the Bucks Fizz bottle and had to take it off me.
Was this
Is that
with
really
the fourth
bad
one?
to say? Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, is that really
Get
bad
it.
to say?
No.
Take it off me. Can I just say, as a man, I don't know how you do it, and it's I'm not trying to suck up here, but it's incredible. It's incredible.
hard. It's
like the
really
whole thing
hard.
itself, and then even just like not even everything else of gaining the weight and the body and everything that's going through it and your hormones and all that stuff, but not being able to even have a sip, even a shandy to think, and then even if you go, it'll be fine, and then the guilt of, oh my God, I had a wine, what's going to happen, what's going to happen?
Yeah. Did you ever feel guilty
Fair
though? Did
play.
you drink anything at all?
I did with my second pregnancy. The first one I didn't touch a drop, but the second and both of my pregnancies were like during summer.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
I was like, and weddings, we went to weddings and that, and so I had like a little
God,
prosecco.
yes,
But I didn't drink. Like I didn't drink.
yeah.
But yeah, tiny little drinks. But I just love having a drink, and I just can't do it again. I'm done.
Well, I
love the thought of a big
pregnancy now.
family.
Yeah.
Like I'm envious of the fact that you've got 4 kids because I would love.
Well, you wouldn't be
that.
if you were in our house now during the holidays because it's exhausting. I'm still sleeping with Beau and she's 4.
Oh no, I still do
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Rafe, and he's
Oh
5.
my God, do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not in the bed.
Yeah.
Don't let people make you feel bad about that.
No.
I
Well,
think-
yeah, 'cause
I think most people
people-
are talking shit. I think
Yeah.
most people are talking shit.
I think they
Yeah.
are because
I love
most
it.
people are like, oh my God, what she's for. And also, it's not because she needs me there. She sleeps better. Say I'm working and I've got to like take a night away. She'll sleep all the way through.
Yeah.
She's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I just really like sleeping with her because she's warm and she's small and she's cuddly. And I'm going to do it. I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
It's the
I like
best. Do you
that a
know
lot.
I was just talking about this with Claire, my makeup artist. In other cultures, they sleep in the same room
Yeah.
until like they're 25. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Regularly,
But
I
love it.
I keep sending Rosie links to gigantic beds.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
we only go
I've
super
seen
queen
them,
round here,
yes,
but
on
you
the
can get like
internet.
Alaskan kings and stuff.
Yes.
But as Rosie said, it wouldn't matter because Rafe would still be on her.
It makes no difference how big the bed is.
It
Yeah.
doesn't, does it?
It makes no
they
difference because he's
always-
just stuck to my side.
Yeah, and they're always like horizontal.
Yeah.
And they've got like their foot just like that. Oh my
Yeah.
God. You know, the other day, I'm still having problems with my left eye because I kind of I can't remember what word. It's like if I move my face. If I move my face down that way, I feel like I've got nerve damage under here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was lying on my back like this in the bed, and Beau was horizontal, and she was on her she was on her back, and then, oh my God, this is like some form of flipping torture. And because I'm on my back, and it was in the middle of the night, I'm not expecting it, right? And she lifted her foot up, and with her ankle, she went boom, flat down, and a full like ankle socket and foot. Just literally the ball of it went boom and just got me like right on the eyeball. And I sort of woke up and was like, oh my God, am I in complete and utter shock? It was agony.
Yeah.
Right.
And I thought, I could feel it and it felt really wet. So I think it was like weeping. But I thought, well, she's just burst my eyeball. And I bet if I open my eye, there's going to be all of that black stuff which is inside an eyeball. And that's
What's just sleeping in stilettos? Just burst me eyeball.
It was so hard.
Shut her ice skates on for bed again.
There's going to be like all this black stuff coming down my face. There wasn't. But when I looked, it was just like I couldn't move my eye the next morning.
Exactly what you
and
mean.
now, this was like a couple of weeks ago, and now, so I keep moving down like that. It feels quite thick under there, like I've got nerve damage.
Oh my
and then
God.
I sort of came to terms with it, and I was moving my eye around, and I was going, well, do you know what, right? I'm so exhausted that if I go blind, I go blind, and it's just something I'm going to have to get on with. And that's where my mental state is right now.
I had my tubes tight and I went blind. I did. Big smile.
Babadoo, 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 ba. My sister's got 2 boys. She went, you know what, Rosie, one night, they'll just not come in your room ever again.
Yes.
And that's it. And I was like, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's like that
So
thing.
I don't give a
It's
shit.
like that thing when people say, one day you'll put your child down,
Yes.
and you'll never pick them up again,
Yeah.
and you'll not know.
Yeah.
Somebody did that to me when I went out for the first time after having Kit, who was my second one. And we went out and we were sitting outside like this cafe, and Eva must have been about 2.5, and she was like running around, and I was there, and Kit was just like a couple of days old. And these women came up to me and they were like, oh my gosh, she's so adorable. And this woman said, you need to look at this poem called The Last Time or something and read it. So I was like, oh, right, okay. So I was really hormonal anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I searched it, and it is, one day it will be the last time that you ever brush their hair. One day you will pick them up and carry them, and then you'll put them back down, and it will be the last time that you have ever picked them up. And I just sat there crying and was like, what sort of sadist does that to a new mother?
That's so odd on you. Yeah.
Awful.
That's like a drive-by.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just walked past, gave you the worst poem in the world, and then kept going.
Like, why would you do that? But you did that to me the other day as well.
What have I done?
So, oh my God, your post about the table.
Oh, the table.
And then it made me laugh afterwards that you then put another thing on saying, I'd just like to say that I was really premenstrual and it's just a table. But by that point, I was crying, going, it's not just a table, though. It's not just a table.
not.
It's not just a table.
Yes.
All of the times that I was watching them, when they're sitting, and then I started crying.
That table's seen some.
Yeah,
Seen some
and they've been
shit.
through, and it got to the end, and I
Yeah.
was openly saying, "But it's not just a table,
not
though.
just
It's
a
not."
table.
Do you know what my husband wanted to do?
What?
Because I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that this is along the same lines."
Yeah.
He wanted to burn the cot. What sort of man or
Why is he
human
gonna
being
burn
does that?
it?
Because we moved
He
out to
definitely
Oxfordshire.
does not want any more kids, by the way. You cannot give this man, he's giving you all of, do not have any more children.
All the signs.
Please, honest to God.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna see
You
you're gonna
can't.
see you've got a log burner or something, aren't you?
No, we live out in the countryside, right? So he had a bonfire going in the garden.
Right.
And he said, we don't need, there's loads of stuff that we don't need now.
Yeah.
And we don't need the cot, so I'm going to burn it. I was like, are you serious? Can you not? Like, he was like, well, we don't need it, so we may as well put it on for wood. I was like, but emotionally, and like, what it means to us, and every single one of our children has been
Oh,
in
no,
it.
it's the same cot
That's
that you've
dark.
had for all the
That's
kids.
All
dark
of the
as fuck.
children.
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
been in the cot, and I said, and aside from that, what that means to me,
Yeah.
don't you think that that's like a really, like a bad luck thing as
Yeah,
well?
that's
How
a bad
could you do
juju.
that on our family?
Because
So
men
he did
don't.
it. He told me he took it down the tip, but I
Right.
don't
No,
know.
he's burned it. Men don't give a shit.
No.
They do not give a shit. You would literally, Chris would throw photos away. He's that kind of fucking devil. I swear to God. Like,
I had to tell her that table was still in the garage. It's not.
Has it gone? Has it gone?
No, it better not be.
I've had to go to
You haven't got rid of
IKEA.
that
I've had to go to
table.
IKEA, buy another one, and I've looked at them photos, and I'm having to dirty it up the same as the one that we
Oh
had.
my God.
Don't you
I'm
have
joking.
it?
I've got it.
Is
I've
it-
still
is it-
got it. It's in the
yeah, I've
garage.
kept
It's
it
in the garage. It's a
'Cause
bloody
look-
good job. Like I got that text and my heart sank.
I texted him because loads of people commented on the video
yeah.
and they were like, you can't get rid of it. And I was like, I can't get rid of it. So no, we're going to keep it. Because loads of people said, what about when you're like a nana and a grandma and stuff? And I was
Yes.
like, then the table
Fuck
comes
me,
out.
we're keeping it that long.
No, but you know what
Yeah.
I've already
Christ
decided?
alive.
I said to James the other day, when I die, I want you to put me in the coffin and all of their
You're not going to
artwork.
sit the cot.
In the cot. Put us in the cot. Put us on the
Try
bonfire.
and make the cot, right? Just
Right.
extend the cot, right, and bury me in that. But all of their artwork, right, that's on the fridge and on the walls and that I've kept, I said I want to lie in the coffin and then put all of that on top of me, and then I had to extend that then to the dog's ashes, who's already,
Nice.
The two spaniels' ashes, when they die, they've not gone yet, but when they die, they'll come in with me.
Right.
And then our other dog, Daisy, our Jack Russell, because I
Yes.
wouldn't cremate her. So, oh my God, this is
So
all
hang
getting
on,
like...
you're going to
Where
dig
is-
her
where-
up.
where-
I've already
You
dug her
can't
up.
dig
This
her
is-
up. No, you fucking
Sorry.
haven't.
Sorry.
So,
No.
she was my first ever dog that I had as an adult when I was 21.
Right.
And I was in London and I got Daisy, my little Jack Russell. And so, my God, from the age of 21, she lived until she was 16. So we've been through like
Yeah,
everything
God,
together.
yeah.
And then when she died of old age, I said, I can't cremate her. I just can't. I just
Right.
can't imagine doing that. I just want to keep
I
her.
get
I'm
that.
just going
I
to
get
bury
that.
her.
Uh-huh.
So that is what we did. And then we all buried her and the kids were there. And then we put her in a basket and put like loads of flowers around her and put a little blanket in. Oh my God, it was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So we put her in. I was just devastated.
Yeah.
And then now, years and years have gone by and we've moved from the house where we buried her. Day before we moved,
don't.
I said to James, well, you got to dig her up. You have to dig her up because she's my first child. She's my firstborn. You have to dig her up. And he didn't even say anything because he was like, obviously, he had to because she was coming with us. There was no way in hell she was going to be left there. So
sorry,
God love
I'm
him.
sorry,
The
I'm
night-
laughing.
The night before we went, right, he had, a head torch on and everything, and he's there digging her up.
Why at night?
God, no, I think he was
Because they want the fucking neighbours to see.
I think he was putting it off, and then it got to a point when he was like,
You
right,
go in the
gotta
next
do it
day.
now. Yeah. So he had to dig, and he said he dug all the way down, massively all the way around, got like literally the whole thing out because we
Right.
buried her in her basket with all the stuff and everything.
Right.
And then we had to put her in like this big, like see-through box thing that you put clothes in and shove them up in the attic.
Yeah.
So we put her in there,
Yeah.
and she's
Awful
come
image.
with us. And, and because I don't think we'll stay in the house that we are in,
Okay.
she's still in the garage now, in the box. So, and I will never cremate her. So until we actually move somewhere where I'm like, okay, this is us retired and we're going to be here forever, we will bury her here. We'll either do that or, oh my God, this sounds awful. But if I die before then, basically that whole box is just coming in with me. Pour all of that on me as well. Put the lid down. Then you can bury me.
Wow.
And this does make me actually want to tell you that, oh my God, this is generally like a therapy session. I bought somebody else's dead dog the other day. I mean, this is like insane, right? I was...
Fuck, you bought someone
yeah,
else's
you
dead
bought
dog.
someone-
Yes, and I didn't know it was somebody else's dead dog at the time because I was in Wales and I was in a charity shop,
Yeah.
and I love buying all sorts of like mad or sweet, cute little,
Yeah.
ornaments. I'd already bought this big fat blue tit because it had loads of symbolism on breastfeeding and all sorts of things like
Okay,
that, right?
nice.
And so I bought that, brought it home. It was about £3, and James was like, "It's disgusting, honestly."
Sorry, a blue tit,
Blue
not the
tit
bird.
bird.
Oh,
Like a
bird,
blue
right.
tit bird,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
He was like, "Oh my God, it's just not very nice." I was like, "It's symbolic
It means
for what I've
something.
been through." I saw
Yeah.
this little ornament, and it's like this plastic, see-through plastic,
Mm.
and it's about that size and about that wide, and it's a cute little dog with a collar,
Yeah.
and you can see through the plastic, and it's got sand inside it. So I was like, "Oh my God, it's like a paperweight. You turn
Yes.
it over, there's a little stopper in it."
Right.
And so I bought it and brought it home, showed it to all of my friends, and they were like, it's a dog's ashes. I was like, "Of course it's not. It's a paperweight. Look, it's got sand. They said, that's not sand. Those are a dog's ashes. And they said, can you see those big solid bits which are on the top? Those are bone, which haven't, gone to ash. And so I went and Googled it and everything. And I actually found the exact replica of it. It's a plastic little dog ashes urn thing.
Okay.
And whether you put your dog's ashes in. So I brought someone else's dog's ashes from Wales all the way back home to Oxfordshire. And we've now got them in the house. And James says to me every day, can we get rid of this now? And I'm like, no, you can't.
I don't think you can.
No. I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a dog walk with our dogs. And then I'm going to find a nice tree. And I'm going to scatter the ashes, say like a little prayer and say goodbye. And then I will have felt that that's respectful.
Are they not coming in the coffin with you? Surely there's room in the coffin.
I know. I will not extend the invitation to somebody else's dog, but I will make sure that it's been scattered in a nice way.
But that dog could have killed a kid.
It could have, mind. I mean, it could have. We don't know why it died. We don't know if it died of old age. We don't know if it was a traumatic death, or we don't know if it had to be put down.
You don't know. This is what I think about old men. Old men sometimes.
Yes,
I hate men,
and you think they're all sweet.
Well, everyone goes, oh, he comes in here every day. He's such a nice guy. You go, I don't think he is.
Yeah.
I think his whole family have cut him off because I think he's a dickhead. Yeah. And I think you think he's this lovely old man and we're buying his dinner. He's this nice
he's not a
No,
pervert.
I think he's a fucking I think he's a wrong'un, actually. So that dog.
So Rosie has told me.
Somebody has given them ashes to the charity shop. He was a bad dog.
But they always
Rosie's told me that theory many a time. I can't believe she's finally airing it on the podcast. But there it is, the old man theory. That's one.
Could be a pervert. You don't know.
Well, exactly.
You two in the same room together is danger. I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm very worried.
You don't see many women knocking about on their own, do you?
True.
You don't see many women. They've always got a friend or a family member.
There is an old woman who used to walk up and down our street, who stopped and spoke to me once and said that her whole family, children and husband and everyone else had died and she was the last one left.
Oh, died. I was going to say fallen out with them and she's probably...
Yeah.
Oh, no, they'd all died.
Really?
Oh, that's sad.
And I felt the same as you, Rosie. I didn't trust her. So
how do you know she wasn't lying?
Well, this is the thing.
So I backed the car over her. I backed the car over her and I don't regret it.
Do you have her ashes?
I do. They're getting buried with me.
I
got this little plastic thing from a charity shop. It's a little old woman. It's a little old woman with a bow on her neck. And you can see the big bits at the top. They're kidney stones. They didn't burn properly.
But they always say it's not the dog, it's the owner. So if that dog did bite someone,
no,
it's
you're
probably
right.
because the owner hadn't made it feel safe or in control.
You're totally right. It's never. I don't think it's the dog's
So there's
fault.
not going to be. I mean, he wouldn't even be able to extend the cot then, would he, to bury me? Because I'm going to have so many things in that coffin with me that the cot.
I've never. Do you know what? I like to think that I feel like we've got similar brains, okay? And I feel like just a lot going on.
You really have.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
I've never thought about what I'm taking in my coffin with us.
Oh, fucking hell.
And now,
yes,
I'm gonna be thinking about that all afternoon. I'm gonna have to let him know.
She's gonna start a mood board on Pinterest for it.
I'm now. I don't.
Babadoo, ba.
You two have both done Taskmaster, haven't
Yes.
you? Oh my! When you were both absolutely amazing, because I've always been such a huge fan.
Oh,
of it.
are you?
Oh
right,
my
okay.
God, massive.
Yeah. Well, we weren't
Sure.
allowed to watch it for a long time because Chris hadn't been asked to do it.
Oh.
I hadn't been asked to do it, and our management make it, and I
Yes.
took it as a personal affront, and I wouldn't watch it until I was booked. And then once I was booked, we started watching it.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. And I love, like, you saw me on the show.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love stuff like that.
Yes.
Daft little things. I get competitive. It was like watching it before I'd been booked for it. It was like watching someone come in and have sex with my wife.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
I feel like this is unfair.
Yeah.
But we loved it.
I
And,
loved it. It was the favourite thing I've ever done. Did you enjoy
I
it?
was terrified at first, right? Because we've been massive fans of it, and it's something that we let all the kids watch. So we'll all
Yes.
sit and we'll all watch it together.
Yeah.
And Eva, she just loves it. But I've always thought, oh my God, I'd never ever do it because I'm an actress, right? I'm not a stand-up. I'm not a comedian. You know, I'm an actress, and I just thought, oh my God, I just wouldn't be able to be funny or clever, or I was just really, really scared. I thought, oh my God, I'd just be terrified. And it's all like stand-ups and comedians, and you know, like working with people like that on Gavin and Stacey as well. You know,
Yeah.
that with Rob Brydon, they're so sharp and
Yeah.
witty, and they've always got, you know, something. something. So I was like, oh my God, I'd be way out of my depth.
Yeah.
And then they asked me
so
to
wrong.
do it. But then Eva said, you know, you've got to do it. And that Christmas, I bought us the Taskmaster cards as well. So we'd already been playing it.
Nice.
So I was terrified, but I thought, right, okay, this is one you have to do. And you've got to do something which scares you anyway.
Oh, yeah,
And I thought,
definitely.
no, if the kids know I've been asked now and I don't do it, they will absolutely kill me.
Yes.
So they
Yeah.
are so excited.
Oh, I can't
and
wait
it's
to
true.
see
I
it.
turned up and the two Andys, you know, on the first day.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
stood in the corridor and it just blows your mind when you see the house at first, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I'm like, oh my God, there's the lab
Yeah.
and there's the garden and oh my God, this is just insane. And I stood there for about 10 minutes going, oh my God, but this isn't me. I'm not a comedian and I think I'm just not going to be able to. And then I went into the lab to do one of the first, like, you know, tasks. And I'm very competitive and I love doing puzzles and
Right.
quizzes and I love doing
Perfect,
games
right.
and stuff. And I went in to do the first one and I was very nervous and then my nerves got the better of me and then my, you know, like competitiveness kicked in
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God, stuff this. I want to play.
Yeah.
I just want to play.
Nice.
And I just, you know, want to just do the best I can. So I threw myself into it then.
Yeah.
I loved
They
it.
love that.
Oh,
The
it's
fans
great.
love it when you throw
Oh,
yourself into
brilliant.
it.
Yeah.
They love like people actually, because if you
Yeah.
care and you really want to do it, that's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
And you're fucking hilarious. We've literally just died chatting to you. Like I don't
Yeah.
know what you're thinking.
And you were
a lot of people
a
think
comedy
that.
actress,
but
so
you
you've
thought
got
that as
funny
well. You had the
bones.
same thing,
I'm not a
Rosie. You were
comedian.
like, I'm not
I'm
a comedian. Should I do Taskmaster? It's different.
But
Doing
you
stand up is
yeah,
completely different.
Yeah, you don't have to kind of be, do you? Just gotta, I think anyone could do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you open it, and as long as you're sort of like just impulsive and you just, I was very much, right, boom, this is what I'm going to do, and
Yeah.
I'm going to go straight with it now.
But the show's it's deliberately set up for people to just be funny.
Yeah.
And it's just brilliant. I mean, your lineup, the lineup of your series is unbelievable. Amy Gledhill, Amanda Iannucci, Joel Dommett, and Kamel, which is
brilliant.
he's a huge star now.
He's
yeah.
amazing. Oh my God, we were all, I just remember there's one bit where we're talking about his arms, like yet again.
Yeah.
And he's just so hunky and just beautiful and just so funny. And oh my God, and he was so sometimes quite cutting and argumentative sometimes. And that was like, but in a funny way. And that
Right.
was just hilarious. And he's really, really funny.
TV
Joel
show.
is like a golden
Joel's
retriever.
gorgeous,
Oh my
yeah.
God,
Joel's-
he's just gorgeous.
Joel Dommett's
Yeah.
the man. Yeah.
Amy, I think I finally met someone who's got as strong an accent as me, and she's just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, when I found out that it was Armando, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it, and was just
Big
terrified.
time.
And then you meet him, and he's just absolutely adorable.
Comedy
but it's funny
royalty,
because
yeah.
you're just like, yeah, he is. It's just like, oh my God, it's Armando
Good lineup.
Iannucci.
I can't wait
So
to watch
yeah,
it.
we ever laughed. I don't think I've ever laughed this much ever on a job. I just
Yeah,
laughed
I
and
was the
laughed
same.
and laughed.
I was the
We,
same.
Yeah.
Just so relaxed and just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it. Oh, well, that's
Brilliant.
exciting.
I
to
can't
watch.
wait to
Yeah.
see
Oh my
that.
God, it's on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it's on tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we record
Fantastic.
this comes out, it is on tomorrow. It is on the 9th of April. So
Amazing.
it's going to be great.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
We need to do this story. Joanna, you've got a story.
Yeah.
We don't know
Yes.
what this is.
Can't
So
be
this is
any more
exciting.
mental than any of your
Is
stories.
it going to be more unhinged than what has come out of me?
I've thoroughly enjoyed this.
This has been
We haven't
amazing.
even talked about Gavin and Stacey. This is
Yeah.
how
I
much
know.
we're big fans, by the way.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh, huge.
Love it,
huge.
love it, love it. Absolutely buzzing that you're here.
Right. Dear Chris and Rosie, please keep me anonymous.
Yes.
After hearing the stories about weird spreadsheets people keep, I wanted to share my story with you. Not a spreadsheet, but something just as harrowing.
Oh.
This story will age me slightly. When I was about 14, the local shops were full of magazines like Just 17, Cosmopolitan, Sugar and Marie Claire.
Yes.
There was a magazine called More, which was definitely the more risque magazine.
Yeah, I remember that.
I had that on subscription.
Yeah.
Loved it. And Just 17 as well.
Well, that was, can I just say, that was a part of the magazines that all sounded like sex words. More, now,
Yes.
heat.
Yes.
Miz, I remember
yeah.
Miz. That's not really
Nah,
sex.
Miz
Oh my
doesn't
God, I loved
Miz was
Miz.
cute, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah,
really
that was
good,
really
wasn't
good.
it? Yeah.
My mate was Ms. Magazine Top Television Totty 2001.
Oh my God, who was he?
Neil Granger. Neil Granger.
Granger.
Yeah. Ms. Magazine Top Television Totty 2001.
What was
Never
he in at
forgot
the
it.
time? Was it
Crossroads, I think he was in. Yeah. He
that
then
what it
played.
was
He
called?
then played. We were in. So you know Chris Gernon.
Yes.
So Chris Gernon directed the first series of Heaven, the sitcom I was in, which was Baby Cow as well, and it was just after she gave me the full Gavin and Stacey box set because I hadn't seen it all at the time, and she literally brought it and gave us it, and I binged it while I was on Heaven. So
Oh
yeah.
my God, God, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Oh,
Chris
I love
Gurnan's the
Chris.
best. Oh,
She's just amazing.
Just
isn't she?
fantastic.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
I would buy Just 17, but secretly read my older sister's copy of More from cover to cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it included loads of gossipy stories, fashion tips, but best of all, sex advice.
I
and
remember this.
A Position of the Week
Position
feature.
of the week.
Do you remember Position
I
of the
do.
Week?
Yes. Oh my God, it's all coming back.
Eye-opening. I thought it was just boys' magazines that had this
No,
much stuff
there was
in.
sexy
There was
bits in
always,
this.
Position of the Week. I remember,
Position of the Week. How long does that feature run?
It was every week.
It
For
was, yeah.
52%. When are we using them?
Yeah.
Missionary again. Like, what's going on?
Missionary, but
I
slightly
remember
on
looking
an
at
angle.
all of them, and not doing any of them because I didn't even kiss anyone until I was 17.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Position of the Week. I'm sorry, after a month, I've ran out.
Can you imagine coming up with
On
all
the
of
other,
this? Like
on the
every
other
single-
It was every
side,
week?
on your left
lifted.
side, yeah, one arm behind your back.
Yeah,
Fucking
leg
hell.
lifted this
Full-
time, but pointed feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
But it was always different and there was a full explanation. But like you
How
say,
you did it,
I
yeah.
was so young and I was literally like, absolutely not taking
Like,
any
oh my
tips.
God, nobody will even kiss me yet. I'm never going to get to do anything like that.
Real life Julia Gulia.
God.
The magazine got shared around friends at school, siblings at home, and then ended up in the bin. Or so I thought.
Oh God.
Years later, when we were moving house, I was helping my mum pack her bedroom up. I went under the bed and found a lovely Liberty-esque gift box. I opened it, thinking it would be full of mementos from our childhood, first teeth, baby wristbands, etc. But no. The box was full of...
Stop.
You've got to guess what this is now.
Is it? I always tell Chris off because he guesses it right every single time. But I feel like
I'm going to go full in with cutouts of every position of the week.
it might be that.
Calendar,
Is that what
a
it is?
calendar of position
Is
of the
that
weeks.
under our mum's bed? What the hell?
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go
Let's
on.
My mum had collected our discarded copies of More magazine, cut out the position of the week, and kept them in a beautiful box under her bed. I was absolutely mortified and stuffed the box back under the bed. Not only was my mum still having sex, but she had a catalogue of various positions that she must have been using for reference. I was horrified. I am now older than my mum was all those years ago and find it hilarious at how absolutely appalled I was.
That's
Fantastic.
it's really kind of liberating. It's quite cool and sweet, but at the same time,
I love the
weird.
idea that the mum and the husband, she'd get them out, right? She'd shuffle them like a deck of cards and she'd fan them out and she'd go on, Terry,
Which
pick
one
one
do you
this
want?
week. See which one we're doing this week, Terry, like that. And he just puts them, oh,
I can remember that. Was it like stick figures?
Yes,
that they used to.
yes.
It was like there'd be a picture of it,
Yeah.
and then a full
Phenomenal.
explanation.
But why
That's
keep it in such
phenomenal.
like a beautiful box? I know that I wouldn't be asked to keep it in like a beautiful box. I just sort of... I'd probably have it in a carrier bag or like
Yeah.
something like, oh, you know, or
great
like just in
story.
my head going, oh, what one do you fancy
You would
now?
remember, wouldn't you? Surely.
Yeah, but I mean, but it's kind of romantic because these days you just kind of go, oh God, if we need some inspiration, what's on? Let's have a look on here and
Yeah.
But so I mean,
Old
that's
school.
quite sweet.
I
Old
love
school.
that. I love it.
I
Just
wouldn't
got
know if I
the
want to
emotions.
pick them up and like hold them because I'd be a bit like, oh.
I'm all right for positions though. Like
Yeah.
loads of different. I don't get that.
Well, I think that I get to a certain age now that I'm kind of like, there's only so many. And
Well,
there's
yeah.
only so many. I'm tired.
I know.
I'm tired.
I know.
You know,
Literally.
I'm tired.
Well, I'm really graphic, but sometimes I'm like, can I just be the one lying down?
Yes.
And not do anything.
I mean,
Can
do
I
you know what
just lie
I think
here?
about like trying to conceive, like towards like probably about our third one? I sometimes would just be like, right, come on, just get on with it, get yourself going, right, just shove it in for the last bit because I just can't be arsed now. No, but I sometimes would because I'd be a bit like,
Shove it in for the last bit.
So tired.
I'll pause the telly. Right, go on. Right.
Go.
And okay, we're done.
Yeah,
shove it in
great.
for the last
Yeah,
bit.
it's
Shove
so
it
true.
in for the
It's
last
so true.
bit.
I have
Very
thoroughly enjoyed
romantic.
this. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, it's
Thank
been
you.
a pleasure.
This
And you're
been
obviously
so
had to
much fun.
promote your new book about conception called Shove It In for the Last Bit.
Do you know what, right? I'm going to keep keep that title. And if I do any parenting book or anything, right, I think I wrote a memoir, right, last year.
Yeah.
And I wanted to call it Breathe Through Your Anus, because it was all about like my life and drama school. And that's why there was me and this actress Maxine Peake, right? And we were squatting around our class, our Laban class, with the teacher going, breathe through your anus. And I was in hysterics because I just thought this is just hilarious and ridiculous. And she was just like, oh my God, this is awful.
Right.
And I said, well, that is me. That is what I want to call it, breathe through your anus. And they said, we can't sell that in supermarkets. They won't have the word anus over the front.
No.
So let's call it Lush. So I was like, okay, I'll let that one go.
I like breathe through your anus.
Yeah, well, because I couldn't get breathe through your anus, I'm just going to, if I write anything else, it's going to be shove it in for the last bit. And while you're at it, breathe through your anus.
Thank you so much. This has been amazing.
Thank you. My gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, I love that. I love
What a
that.
chat.
do 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 do